guys, Jamie here. I haven't done a weekend vlog in about a month for some reason, but I'm doing a maybe 10-minute one today. So, yeah, first I'm going to be talking about a few predictions for the Royal Rumble. Well, not all the predictions, but a few predictions. The football this week, because it went very well. Also, I'm not going to touch on this. I'm not going to say much on this, but Conor McGregor got knocked out last week. I've been laughing ever since, because I can't stand him. And also, one level in Tomb Raider 3 that drove me nuts. So we'll start off with the football. I'm flicking through Facebook and I've just seen this. Shane Duffy ran into his... Celtic got beat by St Mirren yesterday, 2-1 at home. And Shane Duffy runs into his own player. He's supposed to be a Premier League level defender for Brighton. And in the Scottish League, he's been as about defensively capable as a bag of Skittles. Actually, a bag of Skittles would probably do a better job in defence than him. Wait, look at this. He ran into his own player. And yet Liverpool have just hammered West Ham. Well, not hammered them, but beat them 3-1. And for once, VAR didn't get involved. It did get involved against Tottenham, though. Seriously, and after that Tottenham match, I was happy we won, but at the same time, I was like, can we please just go one match without VAR getting involved? Seriously, it's getting ridiculous. It got ridiculous about halfway through the season. Well, in November, I thought, this is getting ridiculous. Can any team in the league just go one match without VAR getting involved for some reason? Like, seriously, I mean, Tottenham scored first and it was disallowed because half of Son's foot was offside. And then Liverpool scored and it was pulled back for a foul, well, not a foul, but 30 seconds before, where it was a handball. I mean, the ball did hit Firmino's arm, but Eric Dyer was all over him, plus the ball bounced off his arm onto Firmino's. So how is that disallowed for a handball? And if you're going to disallow it, you should at least give us a free kick, because Dyer was all over him. Sorry, that's someone downstairs. And then we scored. I can't remember what the first goal was. I can't remember. What was it? Hang on. Can't remember what the first goal was, but I can remember the second goal. No, I can't. You know what? I'm happy Liverpool beat Tottenham 3-1. And also United lost 2-1 to bottom of the league Sheffield United. A team who have 5 points all season beat Man United at home. I've been laughing all week. I mean, if your credible title challenges, you should at least be hammering bottom of the league about 6-0 at home, not losing 2-1. I mean, why did they spend 80 million on Harry Maguire? Literally, they spent 80 million on a giant head. Like, he's not a bad defender, but he just doesn't have very good partners. I mean, Eric Bailly, Lindelof. I've heard nothing of Lindelof. And Matic is a midfielder, but does he even do anything? Like, I haven't heard anyone say anything about Matic since that goal he scored against Crystal Palace like 3 years ago. But Matic doesn't do anything. Anyway, enough about United. I've been laughing all week. And yesterday, Everton lost at home to Newcastle, 2-0. And last weekend, I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but Conor McGregor got knocked out. Yeah, Liverpool just beat West Ham there 3-1. Good win. For once, VAR didn't get involved. And yeah, the first goal was pretty good. Salah had about 4 defenders in front of him, and they still somehow found the top corner. But the second goal, unbelievable. I mean, we had it out from a corner, 2 passes, and Salah scores. Literally, one pass, Trent switches it across to, who was it? I think it was Shaqiri. He chips it in, he chips it through to Salah. One touch, touches the pass to keeper, 2-0. And then the third goal, we literally just walked the past our defence. Like, about 4 passes, and then Wijnaldum just tapped it in. West Ham pulled one back later on, but yeah, it was pretty much sealed by that point. We were 3-0 up with like 5 minutes left. Anyway, yeah, and Rangers, I don't think Rangers have even played this week, and Celtic yesterday lost at home to St Mirren. 2-1. Oh, and by the way, I think the other week they were playing against Livingston. They drew 2-2, and Scott Brown got sent off. Oh, this week just gets better and better. And then tonight is a Royal Rumble, which leads me on from the football to the Royal Rumble predictions. There's Kevin Owens facing Roman Reigns in a last man standing match for the Universal title. There's Drew McIntyre and Goldberg for the WWE Championship. Yes, 54-year-old Goldberg who can't wrestle for more than 5 minutes. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Goldberg, but he's past his prime. He's 54. Let the man retire. We've got Sasha Banks and Carmella for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I think Sasha should win that. What's the Raw Women's Championship? Asuka versus... Why can I not remember? I don't know. There's the Women's Royal Rumble match. I don't know who's going to win that. And the Men's Royal Rumble match. I honestly don't know who's going to win either Rumble. I mean, in the men's match we have Edge, AJ Styles. I think... Is Orton in there? I don't know. But I don't know who's going to win it. I mean, apparently Keith Lee was supposed to win it, but he pulled out because of, COVID. Let's hope NXT is represented pretty well, because last year NXT was represented really well. In the women's match, I've spent like my entire weekend since Friday watching old Royal Rumble matches. I think the oldest one I watched was actually the 95 one. I watched the 95 one, which was pretty boring. Nothing really happened. The 2010 one, which was really good. CM Punk came in at number 3 and was pretty entertaining. Beth Phoenix came in and eliminated Khali and then went after Punk. Edge returned. And there's a 2021 which I'm going to watch later. I have waited a year to watch that match because I don't have the network. And apparently they sold the network rights to Peacock. Yeah, some childish people are going to find that name funny, but yeah, they sold the rights to Peacock. No, I'm not tempted to laugh because I'm not a child. Yeah, but why would you sell the rights to your own network to someone else? I don't get that. I mean, it's a good business move, but it doesn't really make sense to sell your own network to someone else. And Vince is going to say, well, it's all about the money. Well, does a billionaire even need money? Or more money, rather. Anyway. Who's going to... I say maybe Edge is going to win the 2021 Royal Rumble. I mean, I don't know who else is in there. Maybe Jey Uso's going to come back at some point. I think Shinsuke and Cesaro were in there. Keith Lee was supposed to be in it, but he pulled out because of COVID. I swear, if Drew McIntyre loses to Goldberg, I swear, if Goldberg wins that match, no one is going to be happy. Like, no one asked for Goldberg to come back. Why didn't they just do Drew versus AJ Styles again? Like, honestly, why didn't they just do Drew versus AJ Styles? Seriously, I mean, I think The Miz said he's going to cash in at the end of that. If he's not, he's probably going to be in the Rumble match. So is Morrison. Honestly, I don't know who's going to win it. And then the women's one, I don't know who's going to win that either. So yeah, Sasha Banks and Carmella, I think Sasha should win that. I mean, Carmella's not that good. I mean, her new gimmick is pretty entertaining, mainly because, she's... I don't know. I mean, her new gimmick isn't that bad, it's just... I don't know, I think Sasha should beat her. Because I like Sasha Banks. Really entertaining. Has really good matches. And I think if Asuka is having a Raw Women's Championship match against someone, I can't remember who it is. Hang on, let me just look it up. She's teaming up with Charlotte to face Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax for the Women's Tag Team titles. I'm not sure about the Raw Women's Championship. No. Let me just look this up. Royal Rumble 2021 match card. See the match card here. Let me see. Yeah, there's Drew versus Goldberg. I swear, if he wins that match, I'm not going to flip out, but I'll be very angry. I'll read this out. The annual Royal Rumble event, one of the most anticipated shows highlighted in the WWE Countdown, a couple blah blah blah, whatever. Women's Tag Team. Is there a Raw Women's Championship match? Universal Championship, WWE Championship, Women's Royal Rumble, Men's Royal Rumble. No, there's no Royal Women's Championship match. So yeah, that's the Royal Rumble done. Now then, Tomb Raider. The only thing I'm going to talk about is the level in Tomb Raider 3. I was in this level, not even kidding, for 2 hours. 2 hours! Yeah, seriously. Aldwych in Tomb Raider 3 is one of the most confusing levels I've ever played. Not just in game, not just in Tomb Raider. One of the most confusing levels I've ever played. Period. Seriously, it's supposed to be a small, like, train station or something, but you don't know... Hang on, sorry about that. You don't know where you're going, it doesn't tell you where to go, you don't know what to collect. It's just... if you're stuck in a train... Like, if you're stuck running around a train station for 2 hours... Like, seriously, the game expects you to know to run onto the tracks, directly towards the train, and then jump into some doors at the end. And they do this on 2 tracks. There's some weird jumps you have to make. It's confusing. Yeah, it's just... I don't really have much to say on it. It's just one of the worst Tomb Raider levels I've ever played. And speaking of Tomb Raider, tomorrow is my finale to the Tomb Raider Legend Let's Play, because there's still 2 levels to go. The Nepal level and the final boss, which is back in Bolivia. Which, the Nepal level is only like 13 minutes, and the final boss is about 10 minutes, so tomorrow is the final episode. I'm hoping to get it done in under half an hour, so, yeah, and then not tomorrow, but the Monday after, I will start my Tomb Raider Anniversary Let's Play. Maybe I'll do a gameplay commentary video next Friday or something. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, that's that. I'm off to celebrate Liverpool winning, and laugh my head off at the football some more, and yeah, I'll see you next time.